Hi guys, in this video we're going to be talking about mean, median, mode, and range. So you need to be split screened with this video and the slides, as well as get a piece of scratch paper out because you're going to need to insert your work into the slides to prove that you did the work, okay? So let's do an overall chat about all the types. So this information tells you about a set of data. A set of data is a group of numbers. So you can find these numbers out about the set of data, and it explains some information to help you understand the data. So the first one is mean, and that is the average. So to find the average, think about like if I want to know the average of your test grades, I can add them all up and divide by how many there are. It tells me a little bit more information. So if I want to find the average height, I could find everybody's height and then find the average, okay? So you add them up, that's step one, and then you divide by the number of numbers. So if you have 14 numbers, you would add them all up and divide by 14. The next step is the median, and that is the middle. For the middle, you need to put the numbers in order from least to greatest, and then you cross them out and you find the middle. Okay? The mode is the number that occurs the most, so the repeats. And then the range is the highest minus the smallest. Okay? And then when you find those information, it will tell you about the data. So the mean will tell you the average, the median will tell you the middle number. I always think of like the median in the road is the middle one. So think about the median, like that center thing going down the middle of the road is the median. The mode, I always think of brownie a la mode. So that's brownies with a little extra with ice cream. So it's the number that repeats with a little extra, repeats the most. On mode, if there's a number that, if none of the numbers repeat, you would write the word no mode. If two of the numbers repeat, you would write it twice. And then range is the highest minus lowest. That tells you how spread out your data is. So let's look at this next one. You should be on the next slide and make sure you write these numbers down. So what you're going to do for mean is you can use your calculator. So I'm going to type in 11 plus 12 plus 9 plus 20 plus 3 plus 6 plus 9 gives me 70. So this is for the mean. Gives me 70. Then you count how many numbers there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're going to divide by 7, and that gives you 10. You can use a calculator for this. So 70 divided by 7 gives you 10. So the average is 10. So remember when we said median, we have to put the numbers in order. So let's do that. You should be doing this on your piece of paper because you're going to need to insert it into the slides. So here we go. 3, 6, 9, 9, 11, 12, 20. Remember we had 7 numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you count to 7. So then you cross out the 3 and the 20. So on either end, because we're trying to find the median, the middle number. So here the median is 9. That's the middle number. The mode is the number that occurs the most. So it's easier to see when you're here with all the numbers in order. I can see that there's 2 9s. So 9 is the mode. And then range is your highest minus your lowest. So again, you can see that here. I can circle that a little better. 3 and 20. So 20 minus 3 gives you 17. So go ahead and pause and take a picture of your work and insert it onto slide 4. Take a picture of your work, insert it onto slide 4. I need to see all this same work. So now go ahead and let's look at the next slide. We're on slide number 5. We're going to do the mean, going to type it into my calculator again. 14 plus 8 plus 0 plus 2 plus 7 plus 13 plus 2 plus 8 gives me 54. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. And yes, I did include that 0. 0 is a number in the data set. Yes, you didn't really need to add it because it didn't make a difference in the number in the addition, but it does need to be included as a number that we're dividing by. Because if someone gets a 0 on the quiz, it affects the overall average, the overall mean. So 54 divided by 8 gives me 6.75. So for the next one, we're going to do the median. We're going to put our numbers in order. So 0, notice how I crossed it out. You should do that too. 2, 2, 7, 8, 8, and 14. Remember we had 8 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh, I only have 7 numbers. See, that's why you got to double check. I forgot 13. So I have 13, and then I have 14. Okay, so make sure you have all 8 numbers written down. We're going to cross them off to the middle. Uh-oh, you're probably thinking, Miss Townsend, there's 2 numbers. What do I do? So you find the mean of those 2 numbers. So 7 plus 8. Again, you can use your calculator. It's fine. It gives me 15 divided by 2. So you find the mean of the 2 numbers in the middle. 15 divided by 2 gives me 7.5 for the median. Okay, so if there's 2 numbers in the middle, you find the average of those 2 numbers, the mean of those 2 numbers. Or you can think about what's halfway between 7 and 8, 7.5 right down the middle. But again, if you aren't sure what the middle is, go ahead and do the mean. The mode is the number that occurs the most. Again, we talked about it's possible to have more than one, so let's look. So we've got 1, 2, 2 2s, and we've got 2 8s. So the mode is 2 and 8. Remember, if none of them repeated, you would literally write the words no mode. But again, for this one, there is 2. And then range is your highest minus your lowest. So 14 minus 0, 0 is still a number in the data set. So 14 is our range. Okay, go ahead and take a picture of all your work and then keep sliding down. You put your work on slide 6 and then notice 7 through 11 are practice problems. So please make sure you do all of those. Show your work. Remember, median, you got to put them in order. Mean, show me what you get for the total divided by what number. Mode and range. Mode, you don't really have to write anything for work, but range, you just show me what you subtract. You'll type your answers in and insert the work, and then you'll be done with this task. Also, make sure that you keep going. There's few more slides, different slides and different things that you need to do, but you're almost done with the mean, median, mode, and range. If you're still having trouble with this when you get to the practice, the keys are there to help you. Again, help you, not copy. And jump into a help session or email your teacher if we need to set one up. So let us know how we can help you, and I hope you enjoyed mean, median, mode, and range.